Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I have some whimsical custom spreads to share with you. All right, we had some fun requests this time around. Today I have two custom spreads for you. First of all, Danielle uses a classic vertical layout, and then you guys, she requested Rainbow Brite. Are you kidding me? How stinking cute. I cannot wait to create a Rainbow Brite theme spread for her. And then Sweet Cheryl said that I could choose whatever layout I wanted in the big or venti size. So we're going to go with lined vertical. And she asked for fairies. And I found these images of fairies that I thought were like cute and sassy, and I thought they would be so fun to create with. So we're going to put together two custom spreads for these two special ladies. I will put you guys on fast forward. Everything I use will be linked down below. Let's go. We're going to start with Danielle's Rainbow Brite spread. What a fun idea for a theme for a spread. I was super pumped when she sent this one to me. We're going to play with scrapbook paper. And in this one, instead of cutting out the boxes and putting it on scrapbook paper, we're going to cut out the scrapbook paper and put it over the top of the boxes. Kind of a different take on a technique that I've done before, but it's really going to concentrate the color in the inside. The reason I chose that for this particular spread is because the color was by far the feature. I wanted the rainbow look that I had in this scrapbook paper to be as together as possible. And I thought the white boxes around the edges, or the white boxes in the middle, would end up kind of distracting from the rainbow look that I really wanted to bring together. So that's why I'm covering up all of the boxes in the middle. This might make you think that this is a spread that is more geared towards memory planning or that it's not very functional, but the truth is this is paper. This is scrapbook paper, and this is easily scrapbook paper that she will be able to use just a regular black pen on and add right over the top. So there's nothing saying that just because you're putting colorful paper on your spread, you can't still write over the top of it. In this particular one, not the stars, but the rainbow in the background, even though it's bold, it's not necessarily very busy in the background. So I think you'll still be able to right over the top of it as needed. And then of course I'm going to add some functional boxes scattered throughout so that she has plenty of places to write schedules and to-do lists for the week. I did want to bring in those stars just because I thought the stars were fun. I thought it was a nice compliment, and it gave me a little place to have a lot of these Rainbow Brite dolls or Rainbow Brite gals, a place where they could live outside of the rainbow paper that was going to go over all the background. So I hope that makes sense. I wanted that contrast so that I would have a couple of spots that really let the Rainbow Brite stickers take the lead as opposed to the colorful stripes in the background. Whenever you are looking for specialized stickers or very specific stickers, I usually just Google, and Etsy is also a very good resource for finding images that you can then print, create stickers with, etc. All right, here's where I'm bringing in some functional boxes. I am using my sticker guides over the top of my spread so I can kind of plan where those boxes are going to be. These sticker guides you can always get at the Happy Planner, and they're just a plastic kind of sheet that goes over the top of your spread, where you can put stickers on and then easily take those stickers off and move them to the actual spread. It allows you to kind of play with the positioning. And you can see I'm trying to make sure that there are box options on every single day of the week. This is something I do regardless of whether I've taken away the vertical boxes or not. I want plenty of box options. I'm going to leave these very open boxes. I'm not going to add bullet points or anything, and then Danielle can use them as needed. And it's just a variety kind of scattered throughout. Once I get those down, that's the main functionality of the spread. And then I can just play with all the little Rainbow Brite characters and position them in and around where all of these boxes are going to be. Now, here is my question for you. How many of these little Rainbow Brite characters can you name? I had no idea there were so many different Rainbow Brite friends. I'm an 80s girly for sure, but I wasn't super into Rainbow Brite, which I know is absolutely shocking considering how into rainbows I am at this point. I love it though. I love all of these colorful friends, and I'm just going to scatter them throughout the spread. But let me know down below, did you love Rainbow Brite? I did have a Rainbow Brite doll. I did. I just don't remember all the characters. Maybe I wasn't allowed to watch the cartoon. Who knows? Who knows why I don't remember? Maybe I'm just getting old and that's why I don't remember. But let me know, do you know all of these little characters? They are adorable. I think they are super cute. And I had fun putting them all over the spread in lots of different places. You can see I'm just going to cluster them around where all the functional boxes are, and that's going to be it for Danielle's spread. We're just going to add our friends and celebrate all things Rainbow Brite with the spread. Let me know what you think of it down below. Fun theme, fun spread to work on, and Danielle, I hope you very much enjoy it. Next up is a spread for Cheryl. And Cheryl said I could pick whatever layout I wanted. I opted to do a lined vertical. I know that she likes to use her planner as a creative journal. I am very much enjoying the lined vertical layout for a creative journal this year. So I thought that Cheryl might enjoy a week like that also. But of course, the lined vertical is one of those layouts that is just so versatile. So I use it as a creative journal. A ton of people use it as an hourly layout. It's great for making lists. It's one of those layouts that can be used in so many different ways and has so much functionality to it that I think that's probably why it's so popular. The theme for Cheryl's spread is fairies. I actually opted to purchase some graphics off of Creative Market, some beautiful, sassy kind of fairies that I thought were very relatable. And so I wanted to use those. I found some scrapbook paper in my stash. This is older Hip Kit Club scrapbook paper. So I'm going to use that as the background. And then we're just going to put the boxes right over the top. We're going to send this as an undated spread for Cheryl so that she can use it whenever she likes. But of course, it definitely has a spring feel with all of those florals. All right, once the basis for the spread is there, then we're going to figure out how we're going to add some functionality, which for me is always adding boxes, and just some fun with those fairies. So we're going to bring in the pink several times. The boxes that I'm going to use are from Mojo Jojo Plans. They're part of her winter boxes. I think it's Winter Boxes 2.0. Has this very pretty sparkle kind of holographic look to some of the boxes. And I thought that seemed perfect, very magical for these fairies. And we're just going to have the fairies kind of lounging around. This one is down by her little mushroom house over here. Going to get our mushroom. We got one up top kind of looking over the week. This girl's just going to lounge. She's kind of thinking, she's in deep thought, but she needs a thought box by her deep thought. So we're going to put a box right there, but let's bring in a little bit more pink. I like matting these stickers on the pink paper. Some of you might think this is a little extra step that's not necessary. You would be correct. Of course, it's not necessary, but it brings the pink that's all the way over on the right side, helps bring it over to the left side. And I just like that repeated pattern. So I'm going to use that over and over for several of these boxes. I did opt most of the time to choose some lined boxes because that makes it easier to write. And I like the contrast in the sizes of the lines in these boxes as opposed to the sizes of the lines in the big size or the venti size spread that I'm using. All of the spreads that I'm using, all of the planner spreads, are part of the planner inserts that I offer over on my website, ScrappyWife.com. So you can see all these different layouts. And I love playing with inserts because it gives you a chance to try some different things without committing to an entire planner, which is always tons of fun. Just getting to try some different layouts to see what might be the most functional and the most inspiring for you. So I'm using the boxes matted on the pink paper as almost the anchor for all of these different scenes I'm creating. I'm deciding where the box is going to go first, and then putting a fairy or a mushroom or whatever the case may be, we're going to kind of anchor those around the boxes, which I think is a fabulous way to start creating some of these clusters. Clusters can be hard. Clusters can be confusing to start working with, putting together different stickers and functional boxes. I like using the boxes as the anchor and then working the stickers around them. It just makes sense to me. So we're going to do that. We still have to add days of the week at the top of this spread, and I'm going to use some from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to add some bullet points here at the top. This is a great place to write gratitude for the day. That's what I often do in my own creative journal. So I hope Cheryl will enjoy using this one as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. I will link all of the supplies that I used down in the description box below, and let me know which of these whimsical spreads did you enjoy the most. Was it the sweet Rainbow Brite spread or this beautiful fairy spread? I would love to hear from you down in the comments. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. Thank you all so much for your amazing support. And I hope that all of you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.